Monitoring system is a form of technological advancement that applies data exchange techniques using wire or wireless media. However, for remote monitoring system using wires allow vulnerabilities to security system and disruption during data transmission or limitation in distance when using copper cables. In this research, I made an end-to-end data communication design with the STM32F429Zi Microcontroller as a device and single-mode fiber optic as the transmission medium, and I use MQTT as the communication protocol. The first tool we need in this research is STM32F429Zi Microcontroller based on ARM Cortex-M4. This microcontroller has a fairly large memory with a clock speed of 180 MHz. This type of microcontroller is superior to other microcontrollers and has more input and output pins than other Arduino. In the programming, we can use the C or C++ language on the Arduino IDE sketch. And the following more specification can be seen on the STM32 datasheet. The second use in this design is optical fiber. Optical fiber as a transmission medium other than Ethernet. Optical fiber is a type of cable made of glass or fine plastic that can transmit light signal. Therefore, fiber optics are superior in transmission speed. In general, this optical fiber consists of several parts, namely the core, that is the part that transmits light, and the cladding, coating, and this is what maintains the strength of the optical fiber. And there is also an outer jacket that protects the core of the optical fiber. And this circuit, I use the single mode type because from what I read, the advantage of being able to transmit a longer distance compared to the multi-mode type is due to the fact that this single mode type has a smaller diameter that allows only one mode of light to propagate. The number of light reflection created when light passes through the core it decreases and can reduce attenuation, resulting in ability for the signal to transmit a longer distance. And then there is a Ethernet to fiber optic MIDI converter, which is I use in the design because we are using fiber optic as the transmission media, and because there is still many computers that don't have a fiber optic port. It takes two MIDI converter with one to connect to a PC and a MIDI converter to connect to a microcontroller. Here are the complete specification of the media converter that I use. Message queuing telemetry transport, or we can call MQTT, is a message delivery communication protocol using a publish and subscribe architecture that is designed to be open and easy to implement. The structure of this MQTT is that there is publish as data sender and subscribe as receiving data, and there is a broker what is usable for sorting out a topic. Here I'll show you the mosquito broker MQTT, where in the command prompt we enter the host, the IP address, port 1883, the topic, and the information message to be sent. But in the command prompt subscribe, we only enter the host and the topic. There are several types of MQTT brokers. This is Mosquito, RabbitMQ, HiveMQ, ActiveMQ, and the others. However, that one used this time is MQTT Mosquito, as use the MQTT Explorer client as the interface of the result. When MQTT Explorer can make easier for monitors in terms of monitoring because equipped with graphic and can read or input more than one topic like this. This is the programming for the monitoring system. For the software, I use Arduino IDE for programming, but at this time, I'm using dummy data. The parameters that are used as example in this monitoring system are depth, gyroscope, compass, pressure, temperature. Don't forget to enter the IP address on the server. For the STM32 library can be found on the GitHub website. And then we can compile it with the Nucleo 144 board manager. Here is a series. Because on my PC there is no Ethernet port available, so I use a USB to LAN adapter. Then the Ethernet cable is connected to fiber optic media that has been connected to a voltage source. Fiber optic media will convert Ethernet to fiber optic and then use a second media converter to convert back the fiber optic to an Ethernet cable that is already connected to the microcontroller. This microcontroller has got a voltage source from the PC. The compile data from the Arduino IDE will appear in MQTT Explorer like this. In MQTT Explorer, we can give the name of this monitoring system, then input the appropriate host with the IP address on the programming, and port 1883, and then save and connect. This is a display on the result of the dummy data from the previous programming. Here there are parameters and graph that show the change that will occur later, like this. So, by using MQTT Explorer, we can make it easier for us to monitor the graph in real time. In the next design, you can apply it directly using sensor. Okay, hopefully this video can be useful for you. See you next time. Thank you for watching.